berries and the fruit like that, but I don't remember eating no other kind of greens.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, it reminded you of like turnip and mustard greens.
Yeah. Okay. So do you remember if she boiled it and had to like boil it twice?
She did. And I'm gonna tell you, about 2 years ago, that was the garden that I just came from. They had a lot of it over there. So I gathered this stuff, and I really had never cooked it. I was trying to remember how Mama cooked it. I remember she would boil it a couple of times, and then she put there were onions in it, and then she cooked it down. But it was really, really delicious. Some people put boiled eggs in it too, but Mama never put the eggs in hers.
Okay.
But and then I Googled it one day, and the guy said, supposedly, and they say it is. It's a poisonous plant.
Well, go ahead.
But they claim that if you boil it, it won't hurt you. So that's why everybody boils. That first water, you pour it off.
Yeah.
But then I read this article where this man said he never boiled his, and he's been eating it for years. So
that's what it is. Right. I was reading it too. I think they tried to scare people from eating it because then you wouldn't go and buy the greens in the groceries. See, because it just grows wild. And so they spread out. They would have poke salad celebrations, and people ate it all the time. It was just a staple. Yeah. And then they started spreading this thing that it was poison, and you couldn't eat it. And I'm thinking, now people have been eating this for years.
And you know what? You think about it. If you think about it, what is poison? If it's poison, it's poison. Poison is not going to take the poison out of it.
Well, I did read about it. I guess it does have some element in it. If you eat the older leaves, that's why they only ate it in the spring. Because the young leaves don't have it as much. It's called oxalic acid. It's in spinach too. Okay?
Oh, okay.
But it's in a higher degree as that plant gets older. The poke has a lot of it. You have to eat a lot of it to get poison.
Well, that makes sense.
And it tastes terrible, so you're not likely to eat a lot of it.
Right. But you know what? I don't know how Mama cooked it back then, but that stuff was delicious back then.
I mean, it tastes good cooked, but I mean, if you just ate it
right. Yeah.
I mean, as it got older. But
you know what? It has a few. Did yours that's growing in your yard ever get the berries on it?
Oh yeah, they get those big. Now those are poisonous. They said that.
And you know what Francis and I used to do? We didn't have no nail polish. We would get those things and polish our nails with it.
Oh yeah, I guess they use it to make ink.
Oh, okay, I know.
We
put it on our fingernail.
Oh, all right. I know they use it. I mean, to make tattoos and stuff. It's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did try to cook some. I finally got up enough nerve. I said, well, I'm gonna eat some, Erica, if I keel over.
So how did it taste?
Oh, it was good. Like you said,
it was
really good.
Okay.
You cut it up like you said. Cut it up with some onions and cook it up. I put a little bacon in it. Lord, that's so good.
All right, because this man said he had put like the pieces of ham in his, and they were very good, Yeah, but the garden that I just came from, it was a bunch of it back there. The whole back end was full of it, And I really think I overcooked mine because I was trying to make sure I got all the poison out of it.
Okay.
So,
all right.
And it did taste like the one that Mama had. But then, sometimes I wonder, but no things just taste better then. It just did, so.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think anything else because people eat the dandelions too, but we never ate those.
You didn't? Okay. Did she ever have you go out and pick anything?
Not greens like that. I remember there was some sort of bluegrass that like she made. If you were sick, she boiled it and we drank tea. I don't know what that was for, but it was a special little grass that grew, and it was kind of blue.
Okay.
And she made a tea, and I don't know if that's supposed to be for warmth or what, but periodically go get this grass. And
Okay.
then there was another something that she would make tea out of, and like it's for a newborn baby, if they had the hives or something, they'd give them that, So, and you know what? I think about that now. I just, when nobody farming the way they did, and the pastures and things all grown up. And I just think, I wonder if that stuff has been depleted, or if you got abundance of it out there and nobody goes out and get it anymore. They don't know what to get,
I think they don't know what to get. It's growing because it really is hard to die. They say those seeds last for a long time, and then once they come back up. So that's why I'm trying to ask, because I got to thinking how many generations it takes before you just don't know anything.
And right now, just like I remember this stuff, but I doubt his twin remember it. Now, he may have remembered Mama going down in the woods getting something, but he probably don't. His recollection is probably almost gone completely. But it's probably just always unfortunate, but it's just gone.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I remember my one of my aunts, I guess my mom said she always picked dandelions and make dandelion wine and different things, and her dad would go out in the woods when something was wrong and make a salve out of something for them or the dogs or something to all these things to heal. And I got to looking around in my yard, I'm picking up all these weeds, and then I find out, this is good for female ailments, this is good for your liver.
Yeah.
Chicory, I think chicory it's called. I got plantain, good for swelling if you get a bee sting.
Okay.
I got all these things. So I said, I'm going to try it. And then daylily. So I got to thinking, okay, I want to make this edible garden, wild garden. That way I don't have to work so hard. So, and then I had, what's it called? Lamb's quarters. Oh, they're so good.
Wait a minute, what is it?
They call them lamb's quarters. Or
now I heard of lamb's ear. Is it in that family?
I think it's a little different. Lamb's ear, I think, is kind of fuzzy.
It is.
Yeah. No, this is it. Sometimes they call it goosefoot. It's kind of the shape, kind of a diamond shape. You see it. It's weeds everywhere. It looks like a weed, but it grows like a weed, but it tastes like a mild spinach. Tastes like between a real mild spinach and like a mild turnip green combination.
Oh, wow.
And they cook like in just seconds, so you don't have to wait. But they are so good. And so I remember Daddy would have a whole field of those things. I thought we could have ate all day long. I didn't know they were edible. And they're so nutritious. Like all these, the pokes out, they're so nutritious and so good for you. And I was thinking that maybe that's why the slaves, they lived to 100 even after the horrible treatment they had.
Yeah.
They were eating all the wild foods.
Right. They had to. But there was something else we used to eat. It was a little grass. Now this came out in early spring too, and it had a little sour taste, and it only grew to maybe about 6 inches, and there was a certain little spots. And when we would be walking from school, we would find these little patches of grass. I tell you, we were just like billy goats out there eating that stuff.
Really? It was.
I mean, it was so good. All that little grass was good. I know we was probably eating bugs and everything else, But you just reach down and get a handful and put it in your mouth and start chewing. Oh, it was delicious.
Okay. What did it taste like? What did it taste like?
It had like a little sour taste, and it had kind of like a little lemon taste to it.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Lemon
and it's just crazy how we found to eat it. I don't know.
And how you knew, right, how you knew to try it. Somebody must have told you about it. And then
probably did. But you know what we would do too, Anita? We would be walking through the woods and you see something, we just break off a piece and just taste it.
Eat it, taste it, and tell it. Well, that's
right. It was just, and it was bitter. Right. We knew not to eat that.
Right, you knew, right. I was just reading last night, I was afraid, what if I eat the wrong thing? They go, just take off a little piece, just like what you're saying. They said, put it in your mouth. If your lips start burning or your tongue or something, then you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. And, I mean, you just experimented a little bit. And that was this tree that I think it's called a sweet gum. I don't know if that's the official name of it. But anyway, just like when we would be out somewhere and you want to brush your teeth, you break off a little limb and take the bark off of it. And you could just take it and brush your teeth with it. It had a good taste, too.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was, you just experimented. That's all we did, so.
Okay, so I'm thinking that's what the early people, the original people did, just experimented, and then they just knew what to do.
Exactly. And if you ate it, and didn't get sick, well, hey, you found another thing.
Right.
Yep. So, I tell you, it was something.
And then you reckon, Huh. Well, those are good. Those are two good things.
Yeah. But, I was thinking, I was talking to a friend of mine, and when we used to go up near my granddad, they kind of live what they call up in the mountains, kind of hilly. And we used to have, there was little bushes called huckleberries, and they reminded you of blueberries. But Anita, they were so good. Oh my God!
I think I remember eating something like that.
Oh, they were just, and the friend was telling me, he said that they have multiplied like crazy, but there are so many deer out there, they eat it now.
They're eating it too.
Yeah. There's plenty of them, but the minute and just like I watched a lot of these pictures on TV about survival and how the animals know to go, especially in Africa, they know to go to certain areas where they have wild watermelons are growing, where you got wild fruit growing on different trees. It's amazing how they know how to time that and go and eat.
Right. Oh, and maybe the people watch the animals too.
Exactly, and then they were it's such a good thing because they eat the fruit. And they keep walking, and there's that with that dropping, the seeds are there, and it keeps stuff growing.
Oh yeah, they just drop it, right?
Well,
relocate the seeds. Everything works together. Nature's got everything working right.
Yep. So, but no, you miss some of that old stuff, but it's just sometimes I'm afraid it's out there, but nobody takes the time to even try to go by it. Nobody's interested in it anymore.
Right. They just go to the grocery store.
Yeah, it's so much easier to pick something up and keep going.
Right. I don't know.
Well, I guess we had to because you couldn't afford to go to no doctor. So if you found some sort of root or grass or something, and it seemed to help, well, they spread the word. You did your own self-doctoring. Right.
Yeah, and it was inexpensive, and it was available, and all right there. But now,
so.
Okay.
I'm glad you got a lot of stuff growing in your yard then.
Yeah, I didn't get to plant last year, and I thought, I'm just gonna I'm going to I started researching it. I said, well, I'm just going to let it grow. So I just went out there and picked it every day.
Okay.
I didn't have to water it. I didn't have to weed it.
Really.
And kind of just, let certain ones grow. And some of them look like regular plants anyway. And I know they're so-called weeds. You wouldn't believe how many, when I went and looked it up a couple days ago, I thought, I wonder how many of these are edible. I looked and they were almost, and daylilies, the orange daylilies, I get a lot of those growing.
So what, you
looked that up last night? Yes!
So what are you eating?
The wild ones, not the cultivated ones, but those ones that grow like weeds, those orange ones. You could eat I'll send you the article I read.
Okay.
You could eat
those things grow like crazy.
They grow like crazy. You could eat the whole thing, but I guess like the closed flower buds, you can find. This lady said she tried it. She said, "Shoot, I buy and eat these. They were so good."
Oh, really?
She just sauteed them up in a pan and with a little bit of onions and some butter, and she said, "Oh Lord, those were good."
And I have in my yard, and I try to kill them. You can't kill them.
You can't kill them.
Oh my God, those things are gee.
Once somebody said you can't kill them, eat them.
Yeah, really? I had no idea. That's one of my favorite. Of course, I like the newer kinds, but I got two.
You can't eat the newer kinds, I guess, but this daylily you can.
Okay. And you said you got the article on it?
Yeah, I'll send you the article. I downloaded it. Let's see. I'll text. I think I made a PDF of it if I couldn't find it again. But
you know what? What I saw the other day, but my phone is so old I couldn't get it. That app there that if you take a picture of a plant, they will identify it for you. Are you familiar with that one?
No, I want to find that. What is it?
It pops up on my phone, and I tried to download it. It's in my and I had heard because we had students working in the garden last year. But there's an app out there. You can just take a picture of it, send it, and they will identify it.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can find that then.
Yeah.
That will identify plants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, because I was trying to think. There's a couple in my garden that I'm not pulling them up because I'm not sure. I want to know what they are.
Yeah.
That way when I see them again, maybe I'll find out again. Okay.
Exactly.
I do see this. There's plant identification. Okay, apps. All right, I'll try them out.
Okay.
I'll try that out. And then, I'll send you this, the daylily plant. Oh,
yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but they said the root, the root is edible, the leaves, but they talked more about the root and the buds, the flower buds.
Okay.
Just a picture of them. She's sauteing them in a pan.
Wow.
And so I can't wait to try it. I'm going to try it.
You are kidding. Yeah, me too.
The other things I've tried are good. They taste good.
Okay.
It feels like my body goes, oh, yeah, eat this.
Wow.
Some greens in the store, they're so old.
Yeah, right. And then you don't know what they put on growing them too, so.
Exactly. And these, I know in my yard I don't use any, I don't use any chemicals or anything.
Yeah,
so, I just, at least I know where they came from.
Right, yeah.
And what's there, so, it says, what is it? This lady said daylilies are not only edible, they're spectacular. After sampling the flowers, flower buds, young stalks, and root tubers, I've come to the conclusion that they're so tasty I may grow them as a food crop.
Oh, okay.
So let me send that article. It's called Dying on Daylilies.
Wow.
I'll send that out here, so just give me a minute. But yeah, well, I just thought it was interesting.
So yeah, try finding that app about identifying, different things. So that would hopefully that'll help you too.
Okay, yeah, I just looked that up while we were talking, and I see that they had a few listed, so I'm gonna have to kind of go through and try and see which ones, but I'm gonna definitely do that. So I think I'll go out there and start taking pictures of my
exactly
that are because they're up right now.
Okay, and it'd be interesting too. Maybe get two and send the same one, see if you get the same response.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be fun. So.
And then I'm getting another call here. Let me grab this call.
All right.
And good talking to you.
Appreciate it. You too. Take care. Bye.
Okay. All right.